boxing. Man in boxing, led the Flair Cops. Shout out to Goodfellas Sports TV.
All right, and in the wake of this glove gate with Tyson Fury and Deontay Wilder, Amir Khan speaks on Canelo Alvarez's dirty glove tactics and why, boxing is not on the even playing field, in particular when talking about gloves. And we was having this discussing on my other channel, Goodfellas Sports TV 2.0, while this channel was away for a minute. So let's talk about it. Make sure you hit that subscribe button, bell icon button, share the video. Appreciate everybody for tapping in. And he basically had the same complaint Floyd Mayweather had with Marcos Maidana. Maidana had the Everlast MX gloves on and their horsehair. And for people who've seen those gloves, when they took them out from the manufacturer's box or wrap, they look used already. And basically, it's basically knuckle at the forefront of the glove, and most of the it's not even patent. It's horsehair is at the back towards the wrist. And Amir Khan, kind of breaks down the glove thing. Now, he didn't really go into Wilder and Fury and all of that, but we knew that's the question he was asked by Fight Hype, and I put the article link in the description. You can read or watch what he say. And he says basically, boxing need to get it together when it comes to their regulation overall, but in particularly, he was talking about the gloves. He said you can even go to the manufacturer and ask for a puncher's glove and say just put all the horsehair or the foaming in the back. The difference is the foam is there. It don't really wear out during the fight. It's there. You know what I'm saying? It's not going to really push towards the back. The foam is the most, consistent padding for a glove right now that I know of and that he spoke of. Now, you got some gloves that got the horsehair and the foam mixed. I think those are the Cletus Reyes. Elvis Grant gloves, I think his name is all foam. Lionsdale? I think they foam. I think Rivals foam. But the Everlast MX glove in particular is a dangerous glove because all that horsehair goes to the wrist and this knuckle. Now, everybody can't wear them, like Amir Khan explained, because some people don't have strong enough hands. It's like, he said, it's like getting hit by a bat because they plaster that hand. And Canelo stacked his gloves that night probably too. And what you mean by stacking the gloves, because I know a little bit. I used to fight for a second. What you mean by stacking the gloves is wrap, gauze, wrap, gauze. I think that's how it is, or it's gauze, wrap, gloves, wrap. However, you're not supposed to stack them. But some states allow it. That's why you need an international, or at least a federal boxing, a governing body. And when you stack you supposed to go all wrap, then gauze. Yeah. But some fighters go wrap, gauze, or gauze, wrap, however the hell it go. And that makes the padding harder. That makes the wrap harder. It's like a bat. It's like getting hit with a bat. It's like, plastering your hands like Margarito. Especially when you put those MX gloves on, which I'll get to Canelo in a minute. And then you got the fighters that pack their gloves too. And what I mean by pack their gloves is they punch that wall in the locker room to get their knuckle imprinted in the gloves. All in the commissions let you do it unless, somebody like Bernard Hopkins tell them not to. He told them not to let Kovalev pack his gloves in the locker room. So imagine guys who stacking their gloves or who using those horsehair gloves and they packing their gloves. You going in there with a nigga with bare knuckles. Now, Amir Khan didn't really voice this complaint, because Amir Khan probably like it is what it is. And nobody gonna have no tears for me. It is what it is. There's nothing I really can do or say, but he come out later and say, this man had me come up to 155, rehydrated, almost went to a cruiserweight. And then this clown wore some 10-ounce horsehair gloves, the Everlast MX. You know what I'm saying? He said, I always said boxing not an even play, and it's not. Boxing has been corrupt and dirty with the mob and taking dives and all that shit throughout the history. But the Canelo he's just something else, bro. Like, he didn't earn this spot, bro. He inherited his spot. He like a rich white kid. or a rich black kid or whoever, rich preppy kid. He earned his shit. He didn't go out there and beat up Mayweather, now he the king, like Mayweather beat Oscar De La Hoya. He didn't have that moment. He was given that spot because he was a unique looking Mexican. And now this nigga getting every advantage in the book, bro. That makes no sense. For you to have to go in there, drag a welterweight up to middleweight. You know what I'm saying? Then come in as a fucking cruiserweight. You know what I'm saying? Then you going in there with 10-ounce horsehair gloves on. That's crazy, bro. Amir Khan was nuts for taking that fight. You know, and Canelo snack his raps. This motherfucker, he was winning the fight at one point, but Canelo was looking for one punch. This motherfucker was fighting a bare knuckle Canelo Alvarez, basically, when you look at it. And he said, well, I can't wear those gloves. I'll break my hand. My hand's not strong enough. That just lets you know, bro, boxing ain't no even playing field, bro. It ain't. And if you overcome all that, you got to worry about the judges. You got to worry about the officials overall. Is the judge going to give you a proper call? And then if the fight is a robbery, you know, the sanctioning belt bodies or the commission not going to really petition against certain guys for you to get an immediate rematch. It's certain guys that I just want to fight. I don't give a fuck how much money it was. Not under certain circumstances. You know, Canelo just one of those guys. So Canelo gloves funny too. We been know about him, his raps. Remember, he fought Rocky Field and he put a rehydration clause on Rocky Field in that 168. How insecure or how much faith do you really got in your skill set? Now, you know, Amir Khan ain't doing this shit for clout. He was asked about the Wilder situation, and in Fury, he's like, well, shit, I fought a bare-fisted motherfucker too. You don't hear me bitching and complaining about it. You move on from it. Of course, boxing is not going to be on an even playing field, especially when you talk about, you know, what is he, a Pakistani, and you talk about Deontay Wilder being a brother. Boxing is rigged against minorities because they tired of niggas dominating boxing. You look at the top 10 boxers of all time with somebody that knows something about boxing, the majority of them is black. So they try to do anything to rank somebody else pound for pound number one. When the last time a Mexican, or, you know, even Manny Pacquiao, he was on the University number one because Floyd Mayweather dipset. When the last time a nigga was Roy, Muhammad, you know, with Muhammad's not pound for pound, he a high heavyweight, but when was the last time, you know, so they try to do anything to make it seem like they on top. You know, you got the British fighters, they try to make it seem like, oh, he the best fighter in the world, whatever that is. But like I said before, Canelo, like I said, he get no respect from me as a fighter, bro. I feel the same way I felt about Chavez. You know what I'm saying? I got way more respect for, even De La Hoya stacked his glove, but I had way more respect for a fighter for Oscar De La Hoya than Canelo Alvarez and Chavez. You know what I'm saying? You know, them motherfuckers been robbing motherfuckers for years. And I ain't miss no words, bro. So Canelo gloves funny. I already know. I didn't know he wore the MX gloves versus Amir Khan. He was looking for a knockout. So you just couldn't put on some regular Cletus Rays, a little horsehair or foam mix. You couldn't put on no regular gloves and knock out Amir Khan. This lets you know how insecure that man really is, dog. And people say, well, you hating on Canelo. I'm not hating on Canelo. We just stating the facts. You going against a motherfucker who started off at 135, bro. You know, you got to stack your wraps. You got to wear horsehair. Like, come on, man. Boxing, they need to regulate a glove type. Or everybody fight with that glove. You know what I'm saying? Everybody fight with, I'm just saying foam. Like, he got to be foam. It got to be, Everlast make foam gloves. Deontay has some pairs on. Everybody got to wear the foam glove. You know what I'm saying? Like he said, they just weigh them up and say they good. No, motherfucker, you not about to, most of your horsehair in the back of the gland, man, you crazy. I don't care how much money you paying me. You know, you might as well go out there barehanded. But some dudes got their hands to do it. Some dudes don't. Some people say, why everybody else don't do it? Because they ain't got the hand strength to do it. That's more genetic than anything. But hey, it's Goodfellas Sports TV. I'll link the article in the description. Don't forget me on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter. Got business inquiry, sponsorship, video requests. If you just want to chop it up, hit me up on social media. Want to make a donation, Cash App, PayPal, description. Appreciate everybody for checking in. Let me know what you guys think about Amir Khan's story. He's been doing some interviews the last couple of days. One time for the one time. Goodfellas Sports TV. We gone.